Hi everyone, it's Lacey. We are outside and it has been 1 week since we planted everything and we're going to give you a little bit of a tour. So this is our front entryway. We have loofahs and we have morning glories. Here are my hostas, and then we have some random annual flowers. Then we also have some dill right there. We're gonna keep walking. I'm gonna show you everything that we planted. So here is all this is all our mint. And then again, some more random annual flowers. I don't know the names of any of them, but the flowers bring out the butterflies and the pollinators, which helps out with our vegetables. And then we have our welcome sign, which we have our lovely hanging basket in. And behind us is our Blackberry Bush. That will be moved. This is a weed, and I can't remember what the name is. It's like bamboo, and it never comes out completely, but if you break it in half, it does look like bamboo because it's hollow. But it's a weed and we don't like that, so we're gonna rip it out. And then here I have my lovely standing basket with some annuals in it. Our our watering can with some flowers, and then along here we've got more mint and flowers. Tons of mint. It grows like a weed as well. Behind us is our rosemary. No, not rosemary, our oregano. And along our basket on the deck here is parsley, thyme, cucamelons, This is coriander, thyme, more cucamelons. They just climb up all on their own, and they'll have little tiny cucumbers, but they look like watermelons. We have parsley in the corner here. And then we'll go over to our beds. So our first bed is full of lavender. And then all these are hot peppers, habanero, cayenne, and this big one right here is called a brain strain pepper plant. So we don't know how hot he is, but he looks kind of deformed when the pepper is fully grown. And then off to the edge there we have all our garlic. Every single slot is a different variety, and in between you can see growing are raspberry bushes and weeds. Lots of weeds. Always pulling out weeds every day. But so we had a raspberry box over here, which is now where we have our cherry plant or cherry tree. It's a dwarf cherry tree. So we took all the dirt from there, which is our raspberry bush, put it over here. So that's why we have raspberries growing. And then we put the rest of the adult raspberries here. We've got our hanging planters on the wall. And in this box, we have collard greens in the front. We have peppers and little tiny sprigs of leeks. This is my huge chamomile plant.
That's chamomile?
Yep, this is the chamomile plant. Kira's grown some more chamomile inside. We started a new batch of seedlings. This last box is lemon balm, sweet banana peppers. These are zucchini plants, one in one corner and one in the other corner. Right there. Then we have rosemary and some more rosemary. This is our rosemary plant from last year, and this is a new one. Along the back fence. Careful.
Oh, fine.
So, well, not along the back fence, but the last boxes along here is collard greens, peppers, tomatoes, kukutsa, loofahs, and cucumbers. Basil in the middle with more collard greens. And it looks like they ate another one of my pepper plants because there used to be a pepper plant right there. So we'll put another pepper plant there. The box next to it is the same thing, just some more peppers, tomatoes, loofahs, kakuza, and then cucumbers, the basil in the middle, forever pulling out trees, stuff, driving me bonkers. In this one we have beans, so this is a big bean plant that Nana planted. We've got marigolds in the corners, and then again collard greens, basil, and tomatoes. Same with the back one over there as well. In our center fence box, I'll call it, we have many different kinds of vegetables. We've got habanero plant. These are all our sweet peas. In the middle is spinach. These are carrots, and that goes all along this box right here. In this one we have the sweet peas. We have beets. And this whole row here is all kale. We've just got a little planter that I created here, which is not doing so well, but that's okay. This is Kira's mojito mint. We've got some more oregano, garlic chives, and then another planter, and then mammoth basil in the box over there. So those leaves will get to be about the size of my hand. So the leaves get like that big, if not bigger. And they kind of look like spinach. So sticking to our fence box, we have sage in the corner. These are going to be purple cabbages, another habanero plant. That's garbage. More dill. Dill is growing everywhere. We've got our sweet peas coming, more cabbage. This one is a little different from the other box, but again, peas, beets, the ones who have lasted and didn't get eaten by anything. And then this is all lettuce, romaine lettuce. Oh, apparently we didn't plant a beet. So let's plant him over there. Where? Over there. Where do you want to plant him?
Right there.
You want to plant him right in the middle?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. So now we have a beet there. So along this box we have lots of dills in the corner. Last year the dill kind of self-seeded, and this is what grew this year. We didn't plant any dill this year. We've got basil. We have a bean plant, marigolds, tomatoes. All the tomatoes have different varieties. These ones I believe are all beefsteak. In this box we have a bean that didn't come up, so I'll probably stick another pepper over there. We've got cucumbers and loofahs in the back again. Another bean plant with tomatoes. And then we have over here, this is my winter onions. In here are the seeds. They'll come up eventually in about a week or so. I can feel them. They're all getting loose in there. We have some more oregano. We have regular chives. We've got sweet basil. Another planter. The girls and I made these planters. And then these center boxes have lettuce, celery, tomatoes, and dill in them. So that's this box right here. This whole box, these are 4 eggplants that I purchased. The basil in the corner we grew. And then all these eggplants in the middle we grew from seed from last year. Another sage plant, which will hopefully last. And then in the back box, we have cayenne peppers and jalapeno peppers. These turn out to be big, beautiful lilies. So that's what they'll look like in a couple weeks. This box, coming to the end, we have tomatoes. I don't know what kind of tomatoes they are, I can't remember. I think these ones are the beefsteak. The other ones in the other box are probably red tomatoes. But you always want to plant your marigolds with your tomatoes. They get rid of the bugs. And then we have lettuce that I seeded inside that didn't do so well when it came out because we had so many hot days. And then we have our strawberry box, which, yes, has strawberries growing already. And then some of them are still flowering. They are ever-bearing strawberries, which means they will come again in a few months. So they'll start to regrow, I think it's in August, and then in September we'll have another batch of strawberries. And they come back every year. And then our last and final box is regular yellow tomatoes, beets, collard greens, and then marigolds in the corners. Little tiny marigolds that we grew from seed inside. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have some more updates and see how much gets done to the backyard. And hopefully it'll stop raining. See you later. Bye.